What if the reason you're not succeeding isn't because you're lazy, but because you're playing the wrong game? Think about it. Is there something in your life right now that you've been trying to get better at, but no matter how hard you work, it just doesn't seem to happen? I've been there. I remember feeling frustrated and asking myself, why does this seem so easy for everyone else? If you're feeling that way right now, I have some good news. The successful people you admire aren't as different from you as you think. You and I have the same potential to reach their level, maybe even go beyond it. I know that sounds strange. How could you possibly get ahead of everyone else? The answer comes down to the path you choose. Most people want results, and the world keeps telling them the same thing. You just need more discipline. But there's a problem with the advice. Our brains are weird to choose the easiest option. That's how our ancestors survived. They looked for ways to get the biggest reward with the least amount of effort. So, when we try to force ourselves to be disciplined all the time, we're fighting against our natural instincts. We're choosing the hard path. But what if there was another way? What if you could get better results with less effort? The good news is there is. And it works with your natural tendencies, not against them. Every one of us has certain natural strengths, things that shape how we see the world and how we react to it. They're the things we naturally enjoy doing, the things we keep thinking about, the things that come easier to us than to other people. In simple words, we call these things talents. When you work with your talents, life feels different. You don't have to force yourself as much because you're doing something that's already part of who are you. A few years ago, I read a book that completely changed the way I think about talent. It explained that talents come in my forms. If you're naturally curious, that's a talent. If you're competitive, that's a talent. If you're responsible and dependable, that's a talent too. Now think about this. What happens when you take something that's already natural for you and use it in a productive way? That's where real success begins. Even traits that seem negative can become strengths when used correctly. For example, if a job requires extreme persistence, being stubborn can actually be an advantage. Or if anxiety helps you spot problems before they happen and prepare for them, that can become a strength too. When you use your natural talents, you get better results with less effort. Then people start noticing. They compliment you. They encourage you, and that feels good. So, you do it again and again and again. Eventually, something amazing happens. You become really skilled at it. Imagine a teenager who naturally enjoys writing. The first time someone praises an article they wrote, it feels great. So they write more, then even more.